Hello, this is Wmpyr back again to once again talk about the defense bag. So here is my defense bag, and you can see that yes, it is from Guess. Okay, the important thing about it is it's bigger than like a lot of your typical Guess bags. So it's bigger than that. I said to you guys, this one is about 3 fists length. Okay. This one right here I have is a military style one, and this one is in some ways bigger than that one. The reason why I don't go with something like this is because this almost is like I'm sharing to the world that I'm screaming that I am concealed carry. You know what I mean? So I don't want to send that message. So right here, this just looks like because it's more fashionable. It makes it less threatening, if you will. Um, does that kind of thing matter? It can. It can. Maybe it's not a huge thing, but the main thing about both of these is size. All right. This is honestly for a defense bag as small as you want to go. Anything smaller to me is not going to be so effective. Now another thing is, look. See, I put on the carabiner there. Okay, so I put that on there so you could put on keys. You could put on your keys, and the keys will help make it a little bit more effective as far as distracting the opponent, whether it just be from the sound or something just kind of like flailing around, or it may cause some pain, like if you hit him in the face and stuff. I showed you guys this thing before. Okay, so this is another thing that you could put on there if you don't want to put on keys. And here's a whole bunch of other stuff that is similar, but they're like tools and stuff. Okay, keychain type tools that you could put on. Okay, there's a lot of this stuff online. And here's something also not to count out, which is this thing right here. See this? It's just a lanyard cord, okay, and it has like a skull on there, so you could attach that on there, and it's gonna do similar as with the keys. And on the inside of the bag, you could put something in there like this, okay, because this by itself, this one's pretty good that it kind of retains a shape, but you really don't want it flimsy, because if it gives like this, right? If it gives, that means against like a knife attack, that give may be my life. So every inch counts, so to speak. You put something like this in there, okay, and you could put your wallet in here, or you could put, it doesn't have to be in there, but this will give it more structure. So think of it like you're putting bones inside the creature so that it's not a jellyfish. And it'll be better for defense. Okay, so this is something like this. What do you put inside here? You could put your wallet and stuff in there. You could put multi-tools, but a friend of mine, a longtime friend of mine, suggested first aid kit, which is also a very, very good idea in case someone gets shot or something. Here's something interesting. Like I said, I don't prefer this just because it looks, like I'm telling everyone, hey, I'm tactical, so I don't want to do that. But what's great about this is that it has like so many useful things. Like I could put a flashlight on there. So now I could, click, 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 use the flashlight on top of using this defense bag. Okay, so to me, that's wonderful. It's just something to think about. Obviously, your standard belt bag's not going to have something like that, but you might be able to figure out a way to put a flashlight on there. So how exactly do we use the belt bag? Now, before, my idea was to kind of like use it like this, all right? So boom, because when I first learned the force-to-force block, holding the stick, I was holding the stick like that, you know? And so I was holding the belt bag kind of in the same way. But see, my hands are exposed, and maybe it's because when I'm training with my students, we know to attack the hands, so they start attacking the hands. But your average bad guy on the street may not do that. So then you might be able to get away with this, and this might be very effective. But just in case, because some people, you know, they have good combat instincts and stuff. So in that case, what we started doing was I asked my students to switch to holding it this way. Okay, this way. So the way that I see it is like, you know, in professional wrestling, they hold a chair and they hit each other with a chair. So it's kind of like this is your mini chair now. Okay, so you're holding it side to side right here, and any attack that's coming in, you're slamming this down, you're swatting it away so that you don't get hit. So you're using it like a chair. Why that? Well, the force-to-force block we learned with the sticks, and when you're holding the sticks, I don't have a stick with me right here. I could use a knife. So pretend this is a stick. So boom, boom. This is the force-to-force block. Originally, I was taught this way, but this is also force-to-force. So if that's what we're doing here, boom, boom. If you think about it, kind of holding it in the same way. Actually, more specifically, the way that I'm holding the defense bag now is like I'm holding two sticks. I'm holding boom, boom. I'm doing this essentially. So I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, which is this 1, 2, 1, 2. So please practice that, and you know, have fun modifying your defense bag. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.